Jersey coffee streaming right now. Words. New Jersey coffee jug is streaming right now.
Good morning, everybody. NJ Coffee Junkie here, coming to you from the great state of New Jersey. And it's Sunday. You know what that means. We're playing Sagrada. That's right. We're playing some Sagrada. Thank you, Lefty, and good morning to you. How are you? Happy Sunday. Happy season 8 for Hermitcraft. Everyone is losing their minds in a good way with excitement over all the hermits releasing their videos. Hi, Grace. How are you? Good morning. I'm still waking up. I woke up not even half an hour ago. I realized what time it was. I was like, oh, I gotta move. I gotta hustle. I always sleep in on Sunday, and I haven't been sleeping well the last couple of days just for reasons. Nothing bad, just this time of year. Well, okay, to be fair, Friday night's stream where I finished up on the Joe Hill's 7 of Mine Season 7 Seed Patreon server was only supposed to go... Okay, so it was a mess because I started later than I intended because I hopped into Tommy Boy's stream to play Garctic Phone, which was some of the best fun I've had all week. And you have to go check out the VOD because it's hilarious. Then I started my stream and I'm like, okay, I've got about 3 hours. I gave myself 4 hours to do this. So let's go. And a whole bunch of people popped on. There must have been at one point there were 6 or 7 people helping me finish my farmhouse, which was one of the few community builds I'd ever been a part of because during that particular time period from last February to Friday night, I was trying to play there pretty regularly, but I was by myself because I was streaming a lot. And I kept to myself, and I really kind of regret that. I was part of a couple of stream days, and that was some of amazing fun, but I really didn't collaborate as much as I wanted to. And so now that we have a new seed to play on, we have a new world, I joined into a group with Melora, Shala, Quail, and Vin Shoken, and we are going to build something out of Brandon Sanderson's Warbreaker, I think, which is amazing because I've actually read that book and I really like that book, and it's just a beautiful book. And I think it's wonderful. I think it's absolutely wonderful, and I can't wait to see what we do. I built the... Oh, I realize I just did that. Okay. I built the starter house for it, and I'm going to post a picture of it in the Discord if I remember to. And I'm really I built the shell, and I'm still working on the interior because I want to make it more homey while we continue construction on the where we are in the surrounding space. So let's get into this game real quick, and then I'll chat a little more. So this game is called Sagrada, and it's based off of, or inspired by, I should say, a real basilica in Spain called the Sagrada Familia. What you're basically doing is taking a 5x4 grid and filling it with colorful dice to essentially create a stained glass window. And so in order to do that and to get points, we have different objectives. And what you saw was the private objective, which is to look for green dice. Okay, great, we can do that. And whatever the pips or the numbers on the dice reflect at the end of the game, that's how many bonus points. Lefty, meanwhile, says, I'm doing okay, really tired because I fell asleep at 6 p.m. last night, slept for 4 hours, and I have been up since. That's a legendary oof. That's not just a big oof, that's a legendary oof. I really hope you can take a nap, Lefty, because I don't know how you're awake right now. I really don't. I also want to say thank you to Gracie Morales 13 for the follow. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Well, make sure you take a nap if you can. I don't. Sleep deprivation is awful. Um, so, so yeah, I picked a board, um, just at random, and I'll explain the boards and everything like that on the next stream, on the next two screens from here. Right now, you're looking at the different tools. These are dice and or board manipulating tools that allow us to work with the dice that we get. And first, we have Grosing Pliers, where we're going to draft a die, basically choose a die, that's called drafting, then increase or decrease its value by 1, whereas 1 may not change to 6 or 6 to 1. This is a great tool to have when you are stuck. And you'll see sometime today how you can get stuck. I guarantee it. Excuse me, because that happens every single week. Then we have Eglome's Brush, which basically says move any one die in your window, ignoring color restrictions on your window pattern. I'll explain what those are 2 screens from now. You must obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions. Okay, great. Then we have its partner, in a sense, I call it its partner, Copper Foil Burnisher, which allows the movement of any one die in your window, ignoring value restrictions. So we have color and value. Those are 2 of the 3 types of restrictions. And I'll explain how that works in just a minute. You must obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Our public objectives. Now, since I'm playing multiplayer, I always start every stream with 1 multiplayer game before we dive into solo mode. So you get a feel for the game and how it generally works when you get it as a physical board game, which you can do. It's available as a digital game thanks to Direwolf Digital on Steam, but it's also a physical board game that you can get via Floodgate Games. Floodgate Games are the creator, and just, it's brilliant. So there are 3 public objectives here. We have, excuse me, for 2 points each, light shades, sets of 1 and 2, so every 1-2 pair is 2 points, and then deep shades, sets of 5 and 6. So 1 and 2s and 5s and 6s are going to be right up our alley. We'll figure out how to use them. And then for 5 points each, giving us a maximum of 25 points, because it's a 5-column grid. Column color variety, columns with no repeated colors. So we're going to have a field day with that one. We're going to have to be really careful about how that all gets placed. So there we go. Oh, good morning, Lady Amelia. I see that you snuck in there now. Sorry I didn't say hello sooner. Okay, so it's our turn. You'll notice how the turns go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4, 3, 2, 1. It moves in a snake-like pattern so that the first player doesn't get an automatic advantage, but that the 4th player doesn't get a disadvantage. It balances the gameplay out just a bit. There are 10 rounds in a track, or 10 rounds in a game, and this is called the round track. And so it's numbered 1 through 10 because at the end of every round, the leftover dice are put into that particular square to signify the end of the current round and the beginning of the next. Beneath that, you'll see that there are 3 diamonds on the top left, and those are the favor tokens / difficulty level. The difficulty of the boards you choose ranges from 3 to 6. So I picked a lower difficulty, kind of as a warm-up. These favor tokens can be used to pay for the tools down below. Each tool for its first use, no matter which player, costs 1. And then every turn after that, regardless of which player, it's 2. Every time it's used after that. So it's 1 and then 2 across the board. So using tools, you have to be thoughtful, in a sense, and kind of aware of how many favor tokens you have left and whatnot. And every favor token that isn't used counts as a bonus point at the end of the game. You'll see the private objective is in the upper left of the 4 grids, 2 on each side of the board, and the public objectives and their bonus value in the boxes on the other open boxes on the sides of the board. You can tell I'm still waking up. Sorry, y'all. Try my best. Another sip of coffee will do that. Well, wait, that's a wake up right there. The board is in the middle, and you'll notice that it's speckled with different colors and numbers. And these are the restrictions that were mentioned on the tools earlier. So there are 3 types of restrictions. First off is color. So for example, for this blue square, I can only put a blue die in that square. Second are value or numerical. And this column here is already spoken for in terms of what should be in those spaces. We do have tools down here, but we're not going to get into that just yet. Tools down here to manipulate that, but we're not going to get into that just yet. But you can't place, let's say you place a 6 here, you can't place one here. You place a 6 here, you can't place that there. And etc. So you have to be really careful about what you place where. And that's the adjacency restriction. You can't place the same color next to each other. You can't place the same number next to each other. The board will not let you. Also, the very first turn of the game, you can only use the perimeter. You can only use the perimeter of the board, and then you work your way out from there. So it's really going to depend on what we do from here to, that'll really dictate how we're going to be able to get through this board. The dice pool, or the drafting pool, is under here, and this has all of the dice that we'll be using this round, except one, because Cecilia already took their dice, or their die. And we have to work with a red 6, a red 3, a red 1, a yellow 3, a green 4, a blue 4, a purple 4, lots of 4s this round, and a purple 2. Well, I think what I want to do, because 1s are not very common, and there is a 2 here, and I can work my way around with what's here, I think I'm going to place the red 1 down here and get rid of the 1 restriction, because 1s are kind of hard to come by. You know what? No. I could place the green 4. I could place the green 4 here and get 4 points off the bat, but I think I'm going to put it in the corner and then just work my way up and out. I think that'll do. I think that'll do. Come to think of it. Morning, Melons. How are you? So, getting back to the story that I was telling about 10 minutes ago. Oh, good. The purple 2 came back. We're going to take that too. We're going to take that too. So we already have our 4 bonus points because of the private objective, and this is already filled in. So we can work our way past this wall, or work our way towards this wall, actually, and then go from there. So that's going to be very helpful. So we'll do that. You're doing better. Yesterday was awful, recovering from my second COVID shot, but I'm mostly over it now. Oh, good. That's right. You got your second vaccination shot. Yeah. You got your second vaccination shot this week. GG. Oh, that's so wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Kudos. Oh, that's wonderful. Can we get some hype in chat for people getting vaccinated and you know, because thank you, Melons, for doing that, because you're looking out for your community by doing that. And you're looking out for yourself. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like the first shot, Melons, it knocked me down for about 3 days. The first shot knocked me out. I mean, I was still able to go to work and stuff, but after I'd come home, because I deal with I deal with just exhaustion and a little bit of some fatigue, and I took naps after I got home from work. I was just done. The second shot, I got it in the morning. I got it on a Wednesday. I think it was a Tuesday morning. No, it was Wednesday morning. It was Wednesday morning. Oh, I don't remember. I have to look at the date. But I was supposed to get it in the early afternoon, and I ended up getting it in the morning. And so I had to go to work. So I went to work, and so I went to work. I got the shot around 10 o'clock. And by 5 o'clock, I was starting to really feel it. I had the chills. I had the fatigue. I had the headache. Like I was not okay, and I just looked at my coworkers. I was like, I am not coming into work tomorrow. I can guarantee that because I need to rest. And they're like, yeah, we don't expect you to come in tomorrow. You know, like do what you got to do. And I basically just I got up, I lumped up on the couch, and I didn't do anything that day. I was crunchy. Lefty says I surprisingly didn't have very bad side effects at all. Yeah, it affects everyone differently. Like Manatee, when he got his, I ended up working from home the next day because he had, I think I worked from home the next day because he had the chills, he had the fever, because the chills were bad, let me tell you. But yeah, he had it really bad. He had the chills, he had the fever, he had the headache, he had the nausea, he had the whole ball of wax. It was really, really, really bad for him. But he got through it too. We were both vaccinated for my birthday. We both finished up before my birthday. And so 2 weeks later, we were able to see my friends. Like I think the next week we were able to see my friends for their birthday because everybody at that point was vaccinated. Okay, so we're in round 2. And we have a red 6, a red 4, a yellow 4, a green, 2 green 6s. Oh boy, 2 green 6s. Happy late birthday. Yeah, my birthday was in early May, Lefty. It's fine. Thank you very much. A green 3, a green 1, a blue 6, and a blue 5. Okay, well, I'm going first, and I know that I'm not going to see some of this stuff when it comes back to me. We already have a green in this column, so this column for green is spoken for. So why don't we work on getting through some of these restrictions? Let's take this happy little green 6 and let's plunk it right there. Now, if the blue 5 comes back, we're going to put it in the 5 spot. If the green 6 comes back, we're going to put that in this spot because we want to have as many greens as possible. We want to have 5 greens of high numerical value. If either of the 4s come back, we'll put them here. If the green 1 comes back, well, I don't know. We'll see what comes back, but that green 6 is ours. And that blue 5 is long gone. Knew that was going to happen. The green 6 is gone. That's a bummer. That's okay. Melon says, I got it Friday and was like, sweet, I'll lay in bed and watch Hermitcraft all day. Nope, awful fever and body aches, constantly tired but couldn't sleep. Oh, yeah, it got you good. It got you good, friend. I'm sorry. That's rough. But I'm glad you got through it, and you can watch the videos today. Yeah, I'm excited. We ended up watching 11 videos yesterday in between my participating in a UHC where the world border got... Okay, so hold on. I have 4 stories going on right now. Mostly over it now. Been binging all morning. Okay. So hold on. I have 4 different stories in progress because this is how I operate. And I apologize to anyone who's coming in new that has no idea how I ping pong. I'm still trying to figure out how I do it. So I apologize for taking you on this weird journey. So I'm going to take a second here. Let me finish the first story I started 15 minutes ago. And then we'll move over to the other story. So what happened with Joe's Patreon server was that I was only planning to stream for about 3 hours. And so people came over, they helped me raise my farmhouse, they helped me build it. They did most of it. I just told them, hey, this is what I'm looking for. And I did some stuff too. While we were doing that, someone took my pig racetrack and blinged it out from one end of the island to the other in diamond blocks. Because this was the closing of the server. So everyone who finished all their stuff had come over and they blinged it out. And they're like, well, you built this for your dad, so we want it to be fancy. And of course I cried like a baby because that's what I do. which, by the way, for anyone who is a dad, happy Father's Day. If you have a good relationship with your dad, please tell them that I wish them a very happy Father's Day. This is the first Father's Day that I do not have my dad, or either of us, Manatee and I. Manatee lost his dad in 2013, so it's been nearly 10 years, which is weird, but yeah. This is the first one without dad. And it's hard. But I've actually, I guess because I'm not awake yet, it's not going to hit me. It hit me on Friday night. I put a little sign up, commemorating, I put a sign up commemorating the track and dedicating the track to my dad. Lefty says it was the best side. It was the best side. It was. It really was. I realized that I had forgotten before end of stream to take all my armor off. And I was still logged in finishing some stuff up. And it was about maybe 3:30 in the morning. I had finished stream around 2:30 and I was still running around doing stuff. The front yard of my farmhouse looks like a yard sale because there's shulkers everywhere and stuff. And Joe actually called out to me in game and he said, "Are you still logged in? Are you AFK?" And I said, "No, I'm recording something. I'm finishing something up." That small video is going to go on my YouTube channel as soon as I give myself the time to edit it, probably after this stream, of just me, like, saying goodbye. But he gave me enough space to let me say goodbye to the server. And then he shut it down and started the new one. So you're going to be seeing streams probably this Tuesday from it. Because I decided not to stream from Shamblecraft. I'm just going to record from there. If I do stream from Shamblecraft, sure. It should be fine. I might want to actually... no, I'm not going to ask Joe because it's not breaking any rules. Alright, hold on. We got to play this game. 2 green 3s and a green 1. 2 blue 6s and a purple 5. Alrighty then. What can we do with this? Let's see. We already have a 6. So why don't we take the purple 5 and plunk it here? That'll give us purple for this column and allow us to touch the 3s. I'd really love to get a green 6 again, but I don't know what we're going to... I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. I could always move this up because I can't put these blue 6s here or here because of the blue... because it's adjacent to a blue or a 6, so that's not going to help anybody. But I think we might be able to get away with that green 3. I think that's fine. So let's play... because we need 1s and 2s, actually. We need 1s and 2s. And if this is a green... if this is a green 3, then this can't be green. But these can be green. So we might be able to get away with putting a 1 down here, but I don't want to waste a spot on a green for a 1. Because we want those bonus points. So let's stick with the purple 5, because we need the 5-6 pair for the 2 points. And then what do they need? Let's see, they have a 5. And they can't place that 6 anywhere without it causing trouble. So they're probably going to take... Alfonso's last turn, they're probably going to take the 3s. It is looking like a repeat of last week. It's fine. They're going to take the blue 6. They're going to take they're going to take the 6 for either here or here. That's valid. And then Cecilia goes after me. Can't take the green 3 because of this. And the blue's looking a little bit messy. So they're kind of stuck. So I can basically almost do what I want here. So... I think I want to take the blue 6 and put it here, because it can only really go here or here for this column. So I think I'm going to put it here and save myself some grief. And just go. So anyway, speaking of which, episode 10 of Shamblecraft, I've had done for the most part for the better part of a week, but we're busy upgrading this. We're upgrading the server, so I've stayed off of it so that they can go do that. But in doing so, I haven't been able to go in and finish recording the last bits of it. I'm hoping that I should have the green light today to be able to do that so that I can get this out to the patrons by tomorrow, and then tomorrow or Monday night the latest, and then to the public by Wednesday. Because if I can get it out by Wednesday, then it'll be that it took 4 weeks for each one. I'm trying to get it to where I can start cutting down that time. Yeah, I want to start getting it to where I can cut down that time. So that people can get the episodes faster. But it's just tough because I have 5 or 6 different things going on right now. What are we going to do with this? What are we going to do with this? What are we going to do with this? That yellow 3 is going... If we put that yellow 3 here, that's absolutely going to disrupt all of this. We need to figure out how to get to that 6. We need to figure out how to get to that 6. Because we want that 6. We want that 6 to be green. So... What we're going to... Oh... Are they going to take green? No, no. No, no. They could put a green there. No, no, you're fine, Lady Amelia. Ooh, this is tough. I need that green 6 somewhere. Put the green 5 in the... Putting the 5 in the corner. I could put the 5 in the corner. I just hope I get the green 6 back. Yeah, I think I will take the 5. I'll take the 5. I'll put it here in the corner so that this can be anything but a 5. Melons. Yeah, I belong to Joe's, Impulses, and Cleo's. But I will probably stream only from Joe's and Impulses because I already know I have permission to do that. And also I don't know if they're resetting any of the servers. I know that I have time on Impulses and Joe's just reset, so I can do that. Alright, so we still have the yellow 3, the blue 3, the purple 3, and the green 1. So, oof. But at least we got the... I knew the green 6 was gonna go. I knew that was gonna go. I knew that was gonna be taken. So, why don't we... We can't use the green 1. We need a different one. I probably should have used that red 1, because I was afraid I wouldn't see ones, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, obviously everything's subject to change. I could change my mind about a bunch of stuff, I just don't know. I think maybe I'll put the purple 3 down here and cover purple for this, because this already can't be purple. So I think that'll be okay. And then for the next couple of rounds, we'll work our way up. Because I could put the yellow here or here, but that's a 3. That's not going to do me any favors. I could also put it up here and get this over here. I could do that, but I think this is going to be more prudent because I'm not nailed down by I'm not nailed down numerically in that respect. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And basically really leave a few options. Okay, so that was one story. And then I was telling another story. Now I forgot what it was. Because I'm awesome like that. Because I'm awesome like that. Okay, so what are we looking at? We're looking at yellow and blue. This is nightmare fuel right here. This is nightmare fuel. This is terrible. Yeah, we're gonna put the blue 5 here. We're not gonna waste any time. We're just gonna put that in right there. That's gonna give us another 2 points. And now they're stuck with 3 blue 3s. Good luck with that, y'all. Good luck. And they left me with the 3 blue 3s because they hate me. That's terrible. But we're gonna make it work somehow. Okay. We're not in trouble. We're going to put that right there. We're going to leave it right there. We're going to leave it right there. So blue is pretty much almost covered. It's almost... Well, blue can't go here, so blue is basically covered for the rest of the game. So we can't have any other blue. So it's like, okay, we're going to do our best. It's fine. I'm screaming with laughter right now because this is the best. We have a green 3, and I think we're going to have to use it. But we also need 6s, and we still need a 1. We're not getting a 1. This is upsetting. I need 1 more blue. I do, and I have a blue 3 right there that I can't use. But yeah, we're going to take that red 6. We're going to finish that 6 requirement. Because I really do want a green. If you know what? No. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the yellow. We're gonna take the green 3. We're taking the green 3. We're taking the 3. We have to. We have to take the 3. If whatever comes back to us at this point. I have a feeling that a 6 is gonna come back. I just don't know which one. It's going to be the one we can't use. Of course it is, because that's how it goes. But I knew the 3s would be done. Okay, this is not a problem because you think you can come at me and do this? Well, I'm going to do that. So, yeah. Boop. How you like them apples? Trying to trick me. Can't get me. You can tell the coffee's starting to kick in with the lack of sleep. I really hope you're laughing with me because this is just hilarious to me. All right, so we have a green 3, not ideal, but whatever. 2 blue 5s, a blue 3, a purple 4, and a purple 3. Okay, not terrible. I really wish we had 3s and 4s as our choice here, but we're going to take that blue 5. We're going to plunk that bad boy right in the corner. That's going to be fine. And we need a yellow or a red here. The lack of yellows and reds is deeply disturbing to me. I'm just going to point that out right now. So that blue 5 is going to go there. And then I think what I want to do is... because I can't place the green 3 here, and that's troublesome. Now, I actually could go ahead, and I could start manipulating stuff around. I could do that, but I don't know if I want to, honestly. Because, you know, I could take this, right? I could take this 5, move it over here, to get this blue 5 in place. I could do that. I could also increase this, make it a 4, and put it here, which would also be a good idea. So I think what I'm going to do is... What am I going to do? If I put the purple 3 on the right, it won't add any restrictions. That's true. It won't. I was trying to figure out what to do with the green, but I think we'll wait and see. We've got 3 rounds left. And we're really saving the tools for when we absolutely need them, when stuff starts going sideways. We're not at the sideways point yet, I think. And look, there's some red. Let's get some red. Save me the 1, dang it. Boom, done. Bye. Not even hesitating. All right, what? Oh, I can't use the reds. I can't use the reds because that's terrible. Well, oh, this is just poop on a stick. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Okay, so what in Blue Blazes are we gonna do? Well, we right here, right? We're gonna take Grising Pliers. We're gonna take this, make it a 6, and we're gonna plunk that sucker right there. We're gonna do that because we can't put it here. We need anything but a 5 and a 6. That is, we need yellow and red here. We need yellow here. We need yellow or green here. We need yellow here. So we're at 2 rounds left, and we need very specific colors to keep these columns good to go. Now I'm gonna tell you, if I get a green 6, I'm throwing it all out the window, and I'm putting that green 6 because the 6 will compensate for the loss of the column. It's not ideal, but we're gonna do it. Now, can someone remind me the other story I was telling, because I don't remember? Because my brain just went back and forth, and then I got lost along the way. I think I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. All right, so what are we doing here? We have, oh good, we have stuff we can use. We have a red 5. We have two yellow 6s and a yellow 4. We have a green 6 and 5, and a purple 4 and 3. A lot of stuff we kind of can't use. Well, actually, yes, we can. We can actually take this green 6, and we can put it here, because that's going to finish off this column. Hi, Nom. Good morning. How are you? And let's do that. We're going to see what comes back to us. And of course the red 5 is gone. Don't you dare take my yellows, people. Don't you dare. You better leave me with a yellow. Okay, good. Let's put that yellow right there. So wait. Yeah, this has to be yellow. Oh wait, that's right. I can't put it there because it's a 6. Never mind. That yellow's going there anyway. So I think now we are in the manipulation stage. I have two places left. And so the first thing I want to do is play the red 4. And if the yellow 1 comes back, then we're in good shape. If it doesn't, then I have to figure something out. But let's see what happens. I'm only going to have 2 dice left. I have a feeling that one of them... I honestly, legitimately have a feeling that one of them is going to be... It's going to be something I can't use. So we have to do this thoughtfully. So let's see what people have left. So if I don't use the 4, what are people going to take? Alfonso is probably going to use some sort of manipulation. Move this. Yeah, they're stuck. Because the only 5 that's here isn't there. Now they could take this, move it up. And that's probably... And they only have 2 points anyway. So they'll probably end up taking... they'll take something to move this yellow 5 up to here. That's what they're going to do. So that they can play something else. This has to be purple. And they can't use the purple 4. So they'd probably move this... Well, they're stuck. Alfonso's stuck. Garcia will avoid the red to keep the columns different. So the reds might be safe. Garcia's not going to use them. They will probably use... and they can't use the yellow either. So they're going to probably... And oh wait, they can't use any... They could use the purple... No. they're going to use manipulation because they can't use any of this. Can't use the red or the yellow because they already have it in the columns unless... Yeah, unless they move this... Unless they move this down and take the red 4, so I'm going to have to take that 4. And then Cecilia has a yellow, so Cecilia is probably going to take the 3 or the 1, most likely the 1, and then they're going to take the red 4. So taking that red 4 first is going to be ideal. So we are going to do that. We're going to take the red 4 and we're going to put it here. And now we wait to see what yellow comes back to us. I am hoping it's the 1 or the 3 because I can manipulate it to squeeze it in. That's all I'm hoping for. So let's see what happens. Good morning, Garbage. How are you? Oh, I'm out of coffee. That's disappointing. Yep, I got exactly what I thought I would. Yep, knew it. I said Garcia was going to use manipulation. I said Garcia was going to use manipulation. Okay. How do we make this work? Because that has to be a 4. This has to be a yellow, and we can't move it. This is not going to allow me to play anything without movement, without moving something. No. Hold on. Stay still. Okay. This is worst case scenario. This is what we expected. Let's be honest. Moving the yellow 4 isn't going to do anything. Make red 3, then I can't. I only have 2 favor tokens left, and you can only use 1 per turn. So I probably should have used them last turn. I can't do anything here. There's no... I can't manipulate the 3 because the 3 is next to a red. I can't manipulate the yellow because there's a 5. Likewise with the blue because there's blue. If I move the purple 2, I can't do anything because it's a 2. The purple 2 has a 2. That has a 3, but it's also adjacent to a red. This is a 5, so I can't move that. If I move... I can't move the yellow 6 because there's a 6 right here. That's a green. I can't move it. That's a 6. I can't move it. Move yellow 4. Place. Can't. There's a 4. It has to be a 4. Where's Leifkin when you need it? Rip. Okay. Okay, that's a rip. It's fine. Alright, we tried. I do have to say that we have 1, 2, 3... We have 4, 5, 6 pairs. We have 1, 1, 2 pair. And we have 4 out of the 5 columns. So it stinks, but... there wasn't anything we could do. And yes, I finished my first cup of coffee and I don't feel like going to get my second yet. I thought I had some seltzer in here, but I do not. And I'm not getting up yet. This is only our first game. So don't mind the noise. I haven't eaten yet, so I have some yogurt here. I hope you don't mind. I'll try to be quiet with my consumption. Okay, so anyway, I remember the second story. Yes, Lefty. We got... I know, I know. Okay, so we lost by 9 points. I am. Don't worry about me. So we lost by 9 points. I mean, if we look at it, the fact that it was an open spot and not a restriction is actually a good thing, in my opinion. I think getting 4 out of the 5 columns was good. If we had been able to fill that in, that only would have given us 5 more points. So we still would have lost. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, so we're going to shift over into solo mode like we always do. We're staying with easy because we lost every game last week. But that's okay because we learned new stuff along the way. So I'm going to do what I always do is I'm going to set up a 1-minute poll. Actually, I think I'm going to set it up for 3 minutes just so I can go make another cup of coffee. Because I know y'all want me to have another cup of coffee. But I'm going to need to ask you, if I'm not back in the 3 minutes, which I doubt will happen, I think I'll be back in time. I would like for you to just write in chat which board won. Alright, so here we go. We're going to be looking for yellow and purple. In solo mode, we're given 2 different private objectives, and whichever one we have more points for is what will count towards the end of the game. So let's see. We have Lux Mundi, which is at the highest difficulty of 6. We have Kaleidoscopic Dream, which is for 4 difficulty level. Suncatcher, which is for 3 difficulty, and then Firmitas, which is a level 5 difficulty. I have a feeling I already know what y'all are going to pick, but here we go. It's a 3-minute poll just so I can go make some coffee. Melon says, that noise gave me an idea for something I've dealt with for a long time. Keeping adequate hydration on hand at a desk. The problem is I have stuff getting knocked over. The idea I just had is Velcro. That's actually really smart. Yeah, I drive Manatee nuts because I drink my coffee in an open container, and when I ask him for tea or whatever, he always brings it in one of my travel mugs because he's afraid I'm going to knock it over or spill something and then ruin my machine. And I'm like, I'm clumsy, but I'm not that clumsy. But I appreciate it. Alright, I just got some really good news, and well, it's not really good news, but it's good news. I will explain when I get back. So make sure you vote and write the answer for me in chat. I'll be right back, y'all. Thank you for your patience. Okay, I'm back temporarily while my coffee brews, and I just realized I left the door open, so let me go close it. So the good news that I was given before, Firmitas, you got it. Thank you for using your bits and your channel points. I appreciate that. We're going to go with Firmitas. I knew you were good. Excuse me. I knew that you were going to pick Firmitas because look at all that beautiful purple. Look at that. You know, you ever seen those Bush's Beans commercials that say, "Look at all that beautiful bean footage"? Well, this look at all that purple. Look at all that purple. Something. It is a 5-star. That's going to give us more flexibility too. Yep. I know y'all well. Y'all pay attention. So, in solo mode, as opposed to multiplayer mode, tools work a little bit differently because you don't have any opponents to burn your to burn your favor tokens for. So instead, you're burning dice. Bad Monkey says, I won't stick you with a 5-star. That's fine. Oh, a hydro flask isn't a bad idea. I'm very, very careful about my coffee or my beverage consumption. When I don't have coffee or tea, I have a bottle of seltzer or a bottle of water, and I just keep the cap on when I'm not drinking it. But anyway, so we're going to be burning dice, and I'll explain why when we get to the board. So we know now that we're going to be looking at the purple private objective. So that's great. Here are the dice, or tools rather, that are going to help us do that. For blue, we see a return of Egglami's brush. The moving any one die in your window, ignoring color restrictions. Okay, great. But we also have tap wheel. And tap wheel is going to be really helpful because that's going to allow us to move up to 2 dice of the same color that match the color of a die on the round track. You must obey all placement restrictions. Fine, that's doable, that's workable. Next, for green, is lens cutter, which is a wonderful solo game. Hi Shaco, good morning. It's a wonderful single player tool because it allows you to choose a die and then swap it with a die from the round track. And I'll explain why that's important in just a minute. And then for purple, we see a return of Grozing Pliers. Good morning, Cami. Welcome. Come on in. Well, afternoon. It's afternoon here. But welcome on in. Make yourself at home. Good to see you. And I hope that y'all who are here, whether lurking or otherwise, are doing really well. So anyway, we have Grozing Pliers. We saw that before. Draft a die, then increase or decrease its value by 1. But 1 can't be 6, 6 can't be 1. Fair enough. Our public objectives. 1 is color variety. This is actually going to be helpful. I'm going to explain that in just a second, Bad Monkey. I'll explain how the colors work in just a moment. So we're going to be looking for color variety, sets of 1 of each color anywhere, which we're probably going to do our best with, but we do want a lot of purple, so we might not do so well with that. I don't know. And then light shades, sets of 1 and 2 anywhere. We already know that we want to keep... Well, actually, we don't know that. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let's get to the board and I'll explain. So, you know how the board works. You know the 3 restrictions. Color, you know that color, adjacency, and value. Well, in solo mode, you also have to look for the round track. When you're playing solo mode, the round track is what gives you the total you have to beat for points at the end of the game. And so you want to keep you want to keep the round track as low as humanly possible. In fact, I'm actually going to open my calculator so that we can keep track. I do this every game. The tools at the bottom, designated by a color. So you see that there are 4 dice here. If I wanted to use any of these dice, I would have to sacrifice or give up or burn a die matching that color. And that die will not be used. Hey, iBlue Wave, welcome on in. And then I can continue my turn. It allows me to it allows me to kind of take out a higher point die that I really can't use or want to get rid of, so that I can have a lower score on the round track, if that makes sense. But the thing is, I can only use each tool once per game. So I only have these tools just once. And you'll actually see that the favor tokens, the favor tokens, the things that we use to pay for the tools in multiplayer, are not there. Because they are not necessary. We know that this is a level 5 board. We know that this is going to be tough. But it's okay. So we are looking at a red 4, yellow 5, green 4, and a purple 6. We already know we're putting that purple 6 down here. We already know that. That's a given. And we're surrounded by restrictions. Now, we can do this one of two ways. We can either use the 5 here and surround ourselves with more restrictions, or we can use the green 4 and go this way instead. What do you think? Yeah, the purple 6 has already been used. That's already there. I'm on my second turn. Because part of me wants to do this and just get this restriction out, but that limits what I can place here, and I'm afraid of that. No, you're fine, Lefty. You're fine. So I'm kind of thinking the green 4 and just taking the 9 points and running, I think. Give it some thought. Tell me what you think. Should we use the yellow 5 or one of the 4s? I'm going to go put some milk in that coffee and be right back. Okay, so Bad Monkey says, any color you place adds restrictions. I'm back, by the way. Have to place a 5, and it can't be purple anyway. Melon says, yeah, the yellow 5, it gets you more open slots than the 4 and puts less points on the track. Okay. So what we'll do then is we'll place the 5, and we'll see what happens next round. I'm a little nervous, but we're going to find out. So that's going to add 8 points to the track. Okay. We're not in trouble. We're not in trouble. That was actually kind of scary, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But we have a way out. We have our 4. So if I had placed that red 4, that would have been it. That would have been tough. But we have the 4. It's okay. We're gonna end up eating 12 points. It's fine. We'll make up for it in the long run. Because we do have lens cutter, so we don't want to worry about that. But let's get that 4. And I'm going to say let's use the yellow, because we do have yellow as our other private objective, so we might as well get some points that way. And let's take the 12. We're going to add it. That's going to put us at 20. So 2 rounds in and we're at 20 points is definitely not ideal. But that's fine. We'll make up for it in the long run. Okay. So it's a tough go, yes. But it's fine. It's fine. We work around it. We work around it. 2 purple ones, a yellow 6 and 5. Interesting. Well, automatically, we're going to put a purple 1 right here. Melon says, stop giving us such high numbered dice. Yeah, pretty much. So let me tell you about that good news that I got. It's going to be weird good news. And it's going to be like a what the heck good news. But what have you. So all the Hermit episodes came out yesterday. Almost all of them. The rest are trickling in today. And I said that Manatee and I watched 11 of those videos. And by the way, did anyone watch Joe's episode all the way through? Let's see. I think I'm going to put the yellow 6. Well, I won't spoil it, but if you can, make sure you do, because let's just say I was delighted. I was absolutely delighted. No spoilers though. Yeah, I thought it was very sweet. All right, so we now have a yellow 2, a green 1. That green one's going to be perfect. Yep, that's what I'm thinking, Melons. A purple 6 and a purple 2. Well, we can't do anything with the 2 spot because there's a yellow here because whoopsie-doo. So we're going to take that green 1. We're going to put it here. And then we're going to take that purple 6. We're going to put that there. Now we know we're going to be walking into some weird territory. We know that this has to be a 1 or a 4. And this has to be anything but a 5 or a 6. So, whoo boy. This is going to be messy, but we're going to figure out a way. We're going to add 4 to our total. We're now at 24. So we're bringing it down. Well, I started telling you this story because I found out the hard way that I cannot watch Gemini's videos with sound on. And I feel horrible about it. But there's a good reason. I have this auditory thing. My sibling has it too. It's called misophonia. They told me about it a while ago, and I've had it since I was a kid, and I never knew what it was. But there are certain sounds that to some people are very normal, but to me are like a dog whistle. And they are not physically painful, but they are so uncomfortable that I run the risk of having panic attacks. It's just so I ended up watching her video, and just for me the tone of her, the pitch of her voice is such that it caused me great discomfort. And I felt so bad because I really like her. And I think she's a brilliant builder, and she's funny and she's engaging, but it just, I was like, worse. It's worse than nails on a chalkboard. And so I said, what do I do? Because I'm not going to stop watching her videos. I have to, is there closed captioning? Is there something I can do? And so, someone in Joe's Discord reached out to her through, because they're part of her Discord, and said, hey, is there closed captioning on your videos? And she had replied and said, yes. I don't know why they weren't there. So I'm relieved in that she's making sure that they're there so that people like me can watch her videos and enjoy them without having to deal with that. But he also should have closed captioning on his videos, Lady Amelia. So, and this is what we talk about. Honestly, this is what we talk about when we talk about accessibility. And, you know, I have that anxiety tag on my streams for a reason now that I can have it. Because that's part of what I live with every day. I can't listen to music boxes. I can't listen to baby toys, or kid toys because they're at that pitch. And so it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating when my friends' kids get all the toys that make the noise and I want to scream. And my friends are so understanding about it. They're like, yeah, we're really sorry. They're like, oh, so is that part of the reason why you always give books and that kind of stuff for the kids at Christmas time? I was like, yep, that's exactly why. But I know that Gemini will not watch this, but if for some reason she does, I just want her to know that I think she's wonderful, and I'm so glad that she's part of Hermitcraft, and I can't wait to be able to enjoy her. I can't wait to be able to enjoy what she brings in a way that I can. So I'm really excited, and I'm thrilled for Pearl too. Like, let's take a second and talk about Pearl. I saw Pearl on Legacy. I didn't really know too much about her, other than that. I knew that she had done some, like those special events that they have, from time to time. And just, she seems to, you know, she gets along with everybody and she's friendly and, actually, wait, you know what? I think, okay, I can't place that yellow 2, but I can place the blue 2. Because we don't have blue yet. So let's place the blue 2 instead. Because we have a lot of low point stuff. We need to get rid of some of this high point nonsense. It's still early yet, though. Yes, Bad Monkey. More than 11 videos came out yesterday. We watched 11 of them. I think about 16 or 17 videos came out. Maybe. And it's also a truly Bedrock stream weekend. So it's honestly, it's a big weekend for a lot of people. And I found out this morning when I woke up that Thomas to Space, who's part of our Discord and is one of the most lovely people on the planet, right? I'm going to shout him out actually because I want you to go follow him. Is now on Legacy. Thomas to Space is on Legacy, and I am so happy for him because I know how much he puts into every stream and every video and every build that he does. He does half-heart hardcore. He's just wonderful. He's wonderful. You have to go check him out. Please, go check him out. I plan on watching his first video, if not later today, then tomorrow, because I'm so thrilled and proud of him. Like, I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon that he's able to be a part of that. Alright, so we've got the 6. So let's get the 6 in there. And then we have yellows that we can't use. But we have this purple. So part of me wants to put the purple here. Part of me wants to use it to do something, but that's not going to help anybody. So, why don't we, because we could put the purple here, but I'd rather not. Or does it not matter? Because we can put a purple here and here if we want to. But yellows are basically done at this point, which is, unless we get a yellow 3. I mean, we could also make this a yellow 3 and put it there. That's fine too, but... Because right now I think yellows and purples now at this point are equal. I have a feeling that if we get a green, I'm going to burn it and start taking stuff. I can't take the 6s because we have 6s all over the place. That's not going to work. We might have to move this purple 6, which we can't. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We're adding 5 to the thing and we're going from there. All right, we're at 29. So okay. Well, that 3's going here. Already know it. Already know it. Actually, wait, hold on. Let's hold the phone. Let's hold the phone. Because we need to take some of this stuff down. And we can't because it's all yellow. Which is unfortunate. Okay. And we can't move that. There's not much in the way of board manipulation that we would be able to do, quite frankly, because of all the 6s and because of the purple. I can't place the green 6 anywhere. Purple 3 in the top left for sure, yes. So we're going to do that. Now, what we can do... We can't use any of this for the green at all. And we're on round 8, so now it's time to use these tools. We have this. We have this. So what I'm thinking is we Grozing Pliers, burn the purple, and then take this and make it a 5. Then we can jam that bad boy right there. Get that in the corner nice and snug. And then only add 5 to the round track. So we are currently at 5 plus 29 is... We're at 34 if my math is right. So now we have a red 4. We have a green 5. Okay, good, good, good. Blue 6, which we know we can't use, and a purple 2. Well, we know the purple can go here. That's fine. That's totally fine. So the purple 2 is going to go there. We really need 3s, and there isn't a single 3 on the round track, and that is upsetting. That is very upsetting. And there is nowhere that we can move any of this stuff. We can't move these purples. I can move this. I can move... I have to move 2 yellows. I have to move 2 yellows to make this stuff work. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually save ourselves some grief. First thing we're going to do... Hold on. Hold that thought, Melons. If we use tap wheel, because we have to move yellows, we burn the blue 6. Right? We move this yellow down. We move this yellow over. Okay. So this now has to be red no matter what. This has to be red pretty much no matter... Well, actually, no. It could be green as well. But that's okay. So now we have a little bit of space for the 3. But we have to get a 3. So now... Looking at this. This is a mess. This up here is an absolute mess. Not gonna lie. There's too much yellow. It's not gonna work. We gotta find a way to make it work. This is going to allow us to take the purple 2, put it here. That's gonna give us another... That's gonna give us a 2 pair. So that's gonna help. And then we can take lens cutter, burn the 5, and then switch the 4 for something out. But that is an absolute waste. Although we could exchange it for a 1. If there was a different purple. If there was a different purple, we could do that. But we need 3s, and there literally are no 3s on the round track. Like, so help me out here. How is it that there are no 3s? None. Nada. Zip. Zero. Like, what? I am so hurt by this. But I think for safety's sake, I think I'm gonna have to take the 9. Oh wait, I can't take the 9. Can I? Let's see, hold on. I can, though. Alright, thank you, garbage. Can't take the 6. Can't take the 5. You use this to reduce the amount, you use this to reduce the amount on the round track. But burning this to swap it out just seems like a complete waste. But at least it would give me no points to add. So, forget it. Let's do it. We're gonna switch this out for that and just do something silly and hope that it wasn't a bad idea. So that's not gonna add any points to the round track. We're still around 34, which I know is incorrect, but it actually could be. There's a lot of low stuff. There's one blue 3. There's one blue 3, and of course it's the blue that isn't going to work. It's the, you know what, we'll just put it here and deal. That's fine. 1-3 the entire game. I'm in awe. I'm in awe. And I can't do anything else, so I'm just going to let that go. We're going to add, 8. So we're looking at about 37 or so, but given that we don't have a lot of points, or 55 rather, so I can't do math apparently. We're not even coming close, because this is, well actually no, we might come close, but we're definitely not winning this, no. We did get 35 points though, so, or 32 points, so that's not terrible. But this definitely was not our best endeavor. And you know what? That is okay. That is okay. This was a warm-up. We know this. It's fine. It's a warm-up. We're just gonna move forward. We're gonna move forward. We're fine. You're okay, I'm okay, we're good. We're good. We're gonna try again. Because that's what we do. That's what we do. We're looking for yellow and blue dice this time. We're looking for yellow and blue dice this time. And I'm going to set up the poll like I always do because I always want your input. I do allow backseat gaming for this. I actually do. Alright, so we have Symphony of Light. And that is a level 6 difficulty. Batillo, which is, if I could spell it right, that would be great. Batillo, yeah. That is a level 5 difficulty. There's Kaleidoscopic Dream makes a return, hoping to be played this afternoon. I almost said evening. What the heck is wrong with me? I swear. That's a level 4 difficulty. And then last but not least, Bell's Guard. Always wanting to get in on the fun. That's a level 3 difficulty. This poll is going to be a minute long this time because I'm here. So there we go. Melons. Us. Look at all that purple. NJ can handle a 5-star board. We were wrong. I handled it. It just the board handled me in equal measure. That's fine. Sometimes you are the board, sometimes you are not the board. It's fine. Bell's Guard. Looks like Bell's Guard's going to take it. It looks like Bell's Guard's going to take it. Probably for those blues. Kaleidoscopic Dream's throwing its hat in the ring. Symphony and Batillo are kind of in there, but not really. Bell's Guard's running away with it at 50% of the vote. Kaleidoscopic Dream is far behind at 25% of the vote. And with 3, 2, 1, Bell's Guard, with some channel points thrown in for good measure, Bell's Guard is our board. Alright, so let's see. Grozing Pliers and Tap Wheel make a return for purple and blue respectively. Drafting a die, then increasing or decreasing its value by 1. And moving up to 2 dice of the same color that match the color of a die on the round track. Obeying all placement restrictions for that. Then for yellow, we have draft a die, then place it in a spot that is not adjacent to another die. That's a good early game tool. We'll be using that for sure. And then Glazing Hammer, re-roll all the dice in the draft pool. This may be only used on your second turn before drafting. So, not bad. Ooh. Ooh. Now we're in business. Now we're cooking with some gas here, because our public objectives are fantastic. For 6 points a row for a maximum of 24 points, color variety, rows with no repeated colors. So that's going to be tough, but we can handle it. And then deep shades, sets of 5 and 6 anywhere. We want those 5s and 6s. We do. We absolutely do. We absolutely do. Okay. So this is the same board that I believe I played on for the multiplayer game. So playing this as solo is going to be very interesting. And we're already starting off with low point dice, which is beautiful. I am going to have to keep in mind that it's rows that can't be the same color, not columns. So, yeah, we're going to have to look at that. And we're starting off with a red 1, a green 4, a green 3, and a purple 1. So, lots of possibilities here. We want to keep the point values low. So, but also at the same time, having that 1 really helps. So perhaps maybe, no, because we have a green here. Perhaps we can do this. I agree with you. I agree with you, Melons. Let's do that. Let's go here. That's going to cover purple. So these 3 have to be red, blue, and yellow. So that's going to be very interesting. That's something we're going to have to keep in mind as we go. We're going to start a new, calculation. That is 4 to add to the to our total. Ah, here we go. Now we're getting some good stuff. We have a yellow 5, a green 6, a purple 6, and a purple 4. Well, now, this is where we can use cork-backed straight edge. Even though I want that 5, that's not gonna do any favors. What I can do with this is I can go ahead and use it right now, burn it. I can take let's take the purple 6, and actually no, let's take the green 6 and let's put it up here. And then we can take the purple 6, put it diagonally here, and that's only going to put 4 points on the round track for us and help us start the next rows. I mean, look at this. This is going to give us more opportunities for proper placement. So that is very exciting. Put that there. Done and dusted. Throw up that 4. We're going to add 4 points. We're at 8. So already we're doing much better than we did last game. All right, what do we have here? We have a yellow 6, a yellow 4, a yellow 2, and a blue 6. Oh, awkward sauce. Okay. Okay. That's awkward. Okay, but not terrible. Not terrible. What we can do is we can take the yellow 4, put it here. We can take the blue 6, put it here, or the yellow 6 here, and then work our way up that way. The 5s and the 6s are going to be tough because we have to keep them so spaced apart. But not the end of the world. Oh wait, no, hold on, I've got one better. We can take the yellow 6 and put it here, because this can't be a 6 anyway. And then we can take the blue 6 and put it here, because we need blue here anyway. So we can do that as well, because we can't put it down here. We can do that. because it's not going to be able to go anywhere else. So I think that's what we might be able to do. Or we can do this. Nope, wait, nope, 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 nope. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Whoopsie. So we do that. And then we do that. Wait, no, we can't do that because that's got to be next to this. So I'm derping. We do this. We can do that. I think we can get away with that. And I think that would be fine. Yeah, color rows. Yeah. So yellow's okay here. Green's okay here. Purple so far is okay. So we do that. And then... Well, I couldn't put that 6 there anyway, Melons, because of the blue. But yeah, good point. Oh, and Bad Monkey too. All right, so let's do that. We'll add 6 to the track. But that's also... We're now equal blue and yellow. So that's fine. So let's add 6. That puts us at 14. So good so far. Ooh. Okay, so let's see. Next up, we have a red 4, a yellow, not yellow, red 4, green 3, blue 4, and a purple 2. Well, the purple 2 is not going to help us any right now, unless we put it up here and kind of do this diagonal thingamabobber. But I don't want to do that because if there's a purple 3, I want to be able to put it here. So I think what I want to do is tie up the blue here and get that visual to remind me not to put a blue in this column otherwise. And then I think I might want to put this red 4 here. And, obviously not use any tools yet because I don't need to. So why don't we go ahead and do that? The lack of 5s is starting to bother me, but I think it's okay. So now we need a yellow and a blue in this column, or this row rather. So that's fine. We just need a yellow and a blue. This is going to have to be yellow, one of these. Purple's already spoken for. Red's going to have to be here or here. So again, this is all stuff that you have to kind of keep in mind as you play. We're going to add 5 to the track. That's putting us at 19. After this round, we're at the halfway point, and we're under 20 as of right now, so that's really good. All right, what do we have? We have a red 6, red 4, yellow 2, and a purple 3. Okay. So I think we can get away with... We can do this one of two ways. Either we can put the purple 3 here and the yellow 2 up here, which I don't want to do. I think it should be yellow 2, purple 3. I think that's the way I should go and just eat the 10 and be done with it. I think that's the best way to do it. Because that's going to get rid of 2 restrictions. It's going to start opening this up, opening that up. I could put the red 6 here, but I don't want to. I could also put it here, but I can't put it there. So it would go here. It would be obligated to be here. Oh, hey, Draconis. Good afternoon. Yes, you're only allowed 1 die per turn. You're only allowed 1 per turn. So maybe the red here isn't a bad idea. And then putting the purple here. And then every spot left in the game is open. And that also reduces the, what you call it? That also reduces the amount on the round track. So I think you're right with the red 6, Bad Monkey. Let's do that. And then we can put the purple... No, you know what? I want to put the purple 3 there. I do... I'm having flashbacks to last game where we only had one. Also, is there a reason you are avoiding putting the same color in a column? Yes. So let me... this is the first time you're seeing this game, I guess, right, Draconis? Because I can walk you through it real quick. No, okay. Yeah, the one of the objectives of the game right now to get bonus points is to keep the rows different colors. It's a maximum of 24 points per game, but don't know all the rules. Okay, that's understandable. So I'm just trying to keep the rows different colors so I can get the bonus points. I don't have to, but I'm playing in solo mode. That doesn't... No, it doesn't affect columns. This is the only public object. This is the only objective having to do with color, besides the bonus points for the specific color. Yeah. Sometimes there's both, and that's difficult. But that's why I asked. Okay, yep, that's totally fair. Let's get that purple 3 in there, because last game we had no 3s, and I'm not... I want to put that yellow 2 there, but I just have a feeling that that lack of a 3 is going to come back and would come back and bite us. According to my math, the current score to beat is 25. And wow, that's a lot of blue. Wow, that's a lot of blue. Okay, there we go. So, what are we going to do with this? Because 6 is our thing. Do we want to use tap wheel? Not really. I don't want to use it. I can do other stuff with it. I could re-roll, which would be good, because... Well, actually, yeah, that would be good. But I could use almost anything here. I could easily put the blue 6 here, making... This has to be yellow no matter what, at this point. This or this. Because I can't put the 6 here, because there's 6s next to it. And we do need... We need 5s. We need 5s so badly right now. It's actually painful. But we're not getting any. And I can't put the blue or the purple 2 here. So a blue 2 is going to end up going here no matter what. So let's... Because I could re-roll these also. Burn one of the 2s and re-roll and hopefully get something higher. Because I could use either of these, to be quite honest. So yeah, this or this has to be yellow now. So that's probably a mistake, but that's fine. Let's see, we have 4 rounds to go after this. Do we need to burn anything? Because knowing my luck, I'd end up with another blue 6 that I couldn't use. Or a purple 6. That would also be equally bad. So let's just cut our losses. Let's put the blue 2. Because we already have blue accounted for here. So let's do that. We're going to add 4. We're at 29. So we're doing much better than last game. This is actually very, very, very good. Alright, so we have a red 2, a blue 5. Oh, figures it's a blue. Blue 1, and a purple 4. Well, the blues are spoken for this game. The blues are spoken for. The blues are spoken for. So that blue we're going to probably end up using to re-roll if we need to. What we can do is place the purple 4. P4 is good to use. Yep. We're going to do that first. And then we have... Oh. We're going to put it here. If I had placed the purple 4 here, that would have been very bad. Because I still need red and yellow. This has to be red. So... this has to be... This has to be red now by default. So this red can't be a 6. This can be whatever. So... this is not going to be easy. This is not going to be easy. And we still have no 5s on the board, which is a little disconcerting, not going to lie. 5s are getting me nervous a little bit. So let's play that blue 4 in that spot. This has to be green no matter what. So we know, this is what we know. This is going to be yellow. This has to be red. No, because there's a 2 here, and it's a value restriction. I need to augment it somehow. I have a tool to do that, though. So we know that this is red, this is yellow, this is green. We know that this is red. One of these has to be yellow, the other green, and this has to be yellow. So what we can do... Wait a minute, hold on. We can place the red 2 here if we want to. We can. That's not going to alter anything. But I think I might want to burn the 5 and re-roll these to see if I can get something other than a 2 to put here. That might be a better play. So, I'm going to regret this. I already know it, but it's fine. We're burning the 5. We're re-rolling. And we got exactly what I deserved. We got exactly what I deserved because I can't play either one. That was the worst roll that could have happened. I can't place that anywhere. So instead of playing something I could have played, I now have 12 points on the board, and I'm going to lose... I have 12 points on the board. That makes it 41, and I'm going to have an open spot. That's another 3. So I just added 15 points to my total in one turn. That's horrible. But it's fine. So we're going to put... Let's put the yellow... Could I have increased the 2? Yes, but I didn't have a purple. You need the... In solo mode, you have to match the color at the top. And I couldn't do that. So the purple's pointless. The purple's absolutely pointless. The red, I'm going to move down... I'm going to move the red down to a 5 so I can place it there. I'm going to take this, I'm going to burn the 3, make this a 5, so that I can place it in that spot right there. And then I'm going to play the yellow 5 here. No, here, because I don't know if I'm going to see a 5 again. And then go from there. We'll make it work. So now I just have to focus on red and green. This has to be green by default, so we're in for a wild ride, y'all. We're in for a ride. So that's going to add 2. That's 43. We already know we're at 46 because of the open spot. And our blue cost and our yellow cost is low. The yellow 6 we can place immediately to finish that off. Why is it green by default? Because of the row variety bonus point. So there are already 4 colors, so this has to be green so that it fits. I was pointing at the 2. Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't mean the confusion. I also am disturbed by the lack of 2s. Not gonna lie. I could also... I could also move this down. But the fact that there's a blue in every row... Sigh. And they're different colors, too. Alright, so that 6 has to go there. But now I can probably... Because if I move this... and then move this down... So hold on. If I use this, burn this. Move this over here. Move, I can't. I have to move this. I could, no, I can't move that. I could slide this down here. That would allow me to play the 5 anyway. So then this would be yellow, this would be green, this would be green. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. Whatever I can get, whatever I can get at this point. I'm hoping for a purple so I can use it. I used grosing pliers. I think I used all the tools at this point. Well, I got my green. So I'll take that and run. So we're gonna get 12 points from that, but this all is a mess. Yeah, the green, but yeah, and the greens are in the wrong spot though. I need one here. I needed one here. I needed the other green to be this, and I didn't get it. So that's kind of terrible. I'd love to be able to play that blue 6 and get a few more points, but wouldn't the green 5 be better than the green 4? Actually, that's a very good call. Yeah. Yeah, that is better. Because, let's see. We have 2 points for here, 2 points for here, 2 points for here, 2 points for here. So we know we're going to get 8 points out of that. But then having all this here, that's a mess. So that's 15 points. So we're looking at 58 points plus open spaces, which is another 6 points. So this is a 60 plus board. I don't think we made 60 points, but we're going to try. In fact, I know we didn't make 60 points. 62 points. So it would be 68. Because each open space is 3 points. Okay, so we ended up with 32 points. Okay. Okay, that's what happens. That's what happens. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Next time my gut tells me to not place a red 2 where it belongs, just say something. Like, yell at me if you have to. I allow all caps for moments like this, so please feel free. Please feel free. Goodness. Yeah, pretty much. It's fine. Let's dive right in. Let's dive right into another one. So, yes, please. And you know what? Hold on. You know what, Draconis? I like that so much. I'm actually going to copy it. And I'm going to set up a new command. Because I like that so much. Bad Monkey says, round 6. We were doing so much better. So I can't, I'm laughing too hard. So if you hit exclamation point no. Thank you, Draconis. You're the best. Oh, I have tears in my eyes. This is wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful, y'all. You're. Oh, I can't words now to tie the command in with a sound of something like Steve Carell's loud noises. Oh, I don't know how to do that. I legitimately do not know how to do that. I'm still learning about all that kind of stuff. So, that would be really something I would love to figure out how to do. Okay, so which board are we playing next? We're going to be looking for green and yellow. And our choices are Sun's Glory for the highest difficulty of 6. We have Industria, which we haven't seen yet this stream, for 5. We have Aurora Sagradas, which we haven't seen yet. That is for 4. And then Suncatcher is a level 3. Help if I could type it. So 1 minute on the clock. Use your bits, use your coffee beans. That's what they're there for. Well, let me get back to you on that. That's totally fine. So which board should we play next, y'all? Looks like Suncatcher is a popular choice, but Sun's Glory is right behind it. So it's either the easiest board or the hardest board. This is why I love y'all. Seriously. You have me cracking up sideways. Suncatcher's coming out ahead. 75% of the vote so far. Sun's Glory, if you want it in there, you better get your votes in, because Sun's Glory is not catching up. I'm using Streamlabs. I tried using Nightbot, and all it did was try to boot people from my Discord server, and it drove me crazy. Sun's Glory coming out ahead. Sun's Glory now 63% of the vote. Looks like Suncatcher lost its wind. Suncatcher at 38% of the vote, almost double Sun's Glory's lead. Sun's Glory's lead is doubled over Suncatcher. Industria and Aurora Sagradas haven't even left the gate. Oh, y'all. Sun's Glory. Sun's Glory, because why not? Here we go. And these are the tools we're going to be using. To burn a green die, we can use Grinding Stone, which we haven't seen this stream, where we draft a die, then flip it to its opposite side. 6 can become 1 here. 5 to 2, 4 to 3, and vice versa. Flux Brush for purple. Draft a die, then re-roll it. If it cannot be placed, return it to the draft pool. Fair enough. Excuse me, got the hiccups. Tap Wheel makes a return for blue, moving up to 2 dice of the same color that match a color of die on the round track. Obeying all placement restrictions there. And then Lathkin, this is the one that I was lamenting about that I really, really, really wanted last game. Move exactly 2 dice, obeying all placement restrictions. That would have come in handy. That is for yellow. Ooh. Ooh. Look at our public objectives. You gave me the hardest board, and these are 2 combined, one of the hardest objectives. Column shade variety, columns with no repeated values, but row shade variety makes a return, rows with no repeated colors. So columns, no repeated value, rows, no repeated colors. We're going to be in for a wild ride. Buckle up, because we're in for it. And immediately we are starting off heavy with a green 6, blue 4, purple 5, purple 4. Already the nonsense has begun. I'm going to clear my calculator, and we're going to get started. So, use 6 and 5 to start. Yep. So we can do this one of 2 ways. We can either put the 6 here, and then the 5 here, because purple's already spoken for here. This is going to allow us to start getting rid of restrictions. Or, we put the 6 here after the 5 here. But we can't, though. We'd have to put it here, because there's already a 5 in this column. So that's one of the things that we're also going to have to be looking for, is keeping the columns different numerically. And this column is already spoken for us. So that's a good thing. So do we start from the left or do we start from the right? Because we already know that 6 and 5 are coming with us. And let me refresh. Okay, that's weird. Hi, 73 Bluebeard. Thank you for the follow. For some reason, it did not register on Streamlabs, but welcome on in. Oh, that's why, because I had this, for some reason, altered. Purple 5 bottom row, column 2, maybe. Maybe start that way. Because I'm thinking here and then here, or here and then the 6 here. Tick off the restrictions. All right. I see that from more than one person. So we're going to put the 6 here. And we'll put the 5 here, because purple's already spoken for in these columns, but or these rows, but not these rows. So we can definitely play around with it. And then we'll place the purple 5 here. That's going to give us access to all these restrictions, and then we can work our way out from there. We really want yellow, so we're going to add 8 to the round track. That is not 66, excuse you. We're adding 8. That is 8. My calculator CAD math, I swear. Let's see. Yellow 4, green 2, blue 6, purple 1. Okay. What do we want to do with this? Yellow is spoken for. Yeah, you always want to get what you have first. So can my brain you later. So what do we want to do? What do we want to do here? I'm kind of thinking start here and work out, but also that purple 1 being right there might come in handy, because we obviously can't put it in that corner. Draconis says 4 yellow. The 4 yellow here? And then maybe the purple 1 here, and just take the 8 points and run. As much as I don't want to start with 8 points, I think that's not a bad idea. Now here, yellow's spoken for, so yellow can't be used for the rest. If we want to keep the rows different colors, yellow is already going to be in these 3 spaces, and then this down here. So yellow's covered. So we can do that. And then the purple 1 is not a bad idea, because this can't be purple anyway. And this can be whatever. This can't be yellow anyway, so the yellow 4 here was actually not a bad call. And 1s are in such short supply sometimes that it's probably better to get it out of the way now and just deal with it later. And I mean, if we wanted to, we could, if we get another green 2 or whatever, we can put that here as well. So let's take a look. We'll add 8. All right, we're at 16. So, all right, we're off to a start here. And that's really peculiar. We ended up with, yeah, we're at 16. Yep. And we ended up with 3 yellows. We ended up with a 5, a 3, and a 2. So we want to get to this side of the board. And a 1, oddly enough, yeah. So what we can do is we can place the 1 here. And then we can take the yellow 5 and put it next to the 1 here. Because we can't have a 5 in this column. We can't, because of the row. So that's something we have to keep in mind as well. So let's play the 1. And then we'll play the 5 here. Because we can't have the 5 here, but we can have it here for sure. That guarantees that this spot here, if we're going to keep to the row color variety, that this is going to be green and this is going to be a red. So that the first red 3 we can get our hands on, that's going here no matter what. So keep that in mind. That has to be a red 3. Yellow's already spoken for. Wait, or what? Oh, well, this could also be a red 3. That's true. Well, actually, yeah, it has to be, because green can go here. Green can't go here because this is already here. Or Y5, R2, C. Okay, so Well, I already, yeah, because I already placed the 1. Or yellow 5, red 2, C2. Same number in column. This is C2. Oh, C2 column. Oh, I see. Die row column. Oh, I get you now. Okay, I get you. So, or yellow 5, row 2, column 2. That's not going to work because there's already a 5 here, and we want to keep the columns different value. Y3, row 3, column 5. No, because there's already a yellow in the row. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm misreading it. Hold on. Yellow 5, row 2, column 2. Yeah, no, because there's a 5. And then yellow 3, row 3, position 5. No, because there's a yellow in that row. Down and left 1. Okay. Let's put the 5 here. I see where you're going, though, Draconis. I see where you're going. And Lathkin would be helpful right now. Well, actually, it wouldn't be helpful right now. It would actually be a giant pain in the butt. I can't do anything anyway. So, let's add 5 points. We're at 21. And we're on round 4. So that's not too bad. Alright, so now we have a red 5, we have a red 4, a yellow 3, and a blue 6. Okay, we can do stuff with this. We can put the yellow 3 here. We can put the red 4 here. We can put the red 5 here. Red 5, row 4, column 2. Yep. We can definitely start there. Absolutely. Let's dust that off. So we know that this has to be red, and we know that these have to be yellow. I can put the blue 6 here. Now the 6 to keep the countdown. We could play that right here. Kind of tie that up nicely. We could actually almost make it so that they are diagonally across, which isn't too bad. That'll put 7 on the track, but that's not terrible. Let's do it. So let's add 7. We're at 28. And we're almost at the halfway point. We have the potential to really get some good numbers. Like, good numbers here. Let's see. We already have purple accounted for in these 2 columns. And these 2 rows, rather. Well, both, actually. The yellow 2 is helpful. Blue 1, row 1, column 1. Yes, but we need to get up there first, because there isn't anything to help us get there. So let's play the yellow 2 here to help us climb up, and then we can place the blue. We can place the blue 1, and that'll cover blue for us. So that this has to be. So this would have to be green, and this also would have to be red. So these 2 spots here have to be red if we're going to keep to the 6 points. So having 2 red specific things is going to be rough. But we'll find a way through it. I also worry about... We need to get the 1s, because we're not going to see 1s often. Let's tie this up. So this has to be a 2... No, this has to be a 3 and a 4. 1, 2... Yeah, this has to be a 3 or a 4. So part of me almost doesn't want to play the blue so that I can play the purple, because there's a purple 4. So this has to be a 3 or a 4. But I have a feeling that maybe the P4 instead. Yeah, because this can be any color. This can be any color other than purple right now. Because this is and yellow. Already have 3 ones. Blue 6. I'm okay with not using. I want to make sure the restrictions get done. And I worry about the purple. I worry very much about the purple. And we know that this has to be red and blue. I could put the blue 6 here. I could, and that would just continue upwards. But something tells me if I don't grab that purple now, I'm not going to see it for a while, and that's going to be bothersome. Let's add 7. That's going to make it 35. We're at the halfway point and we're at 35. So now we can get away with... Now we can actually get away with manipulating things, moving things around, and basically kind of going ham and saying we're going to start doing something about the restrictions. We know that a green has to be here, so we're going to place a green 6 right there. We know that this has to be red anyway, so that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. So that's fine. That's totally fine. Red 5, row 2, C3. Yep. Yep, I can put that here. Yeah, I have to put that there, actually. I have to, because that's the only place I can put it. 2 reds, neither a usable number. Well, I could put the 6 up here. It's usable. This is super off topic, but I moved into a corner of your house at the site. That starter house wasn't for me, it was for everybody. It's like, it's like, I want to expand it eventually, but I just wanted to get it built. I thought I needed red 4 or 3. I do need a red 4 or 3. But neither fits the 2 spots that are limited to red. Exactly. So we do need a green. We need green for this. At this point, yellow is almost equivalent. So red 6 can't go into row 4 column, row 1 column 4. Actually, it can. It can go here because it's diagonal. It can. Oh wait, no, it can't. You're right, because this has to be red. So that is correct. That is correct. So let's play this, right? Because red 4, row 1, column 5. Yeah, basically. Red 4, column 4 is completely blocked. No, it's not necessarily. Wait. Red 4, column 4. It's not. Because I can play this. Hold on. I can play this here, right? I can play that there. This has to be... It would switch the blue from here to here, but that's fine. I can still do it. I'm getting nervous about all the numerical restrictions, but I think we're going to be okay. I think we'll be fine. So let's play the green 6. Let's get that out of the way. And then let's play the red 5 here. So that's going to make this blue. That's fine. This is going to be blue. That can be blue. I still have my tools, yes. Now is going to be the time when I'm going to put them to use. I have to at this point now. So let's add 8. Kingbit, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, friend. Thank you so very much. How are you? Welcome on in. If you've been hanging out the whole time, well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, that's awesome. How are you doing? Oh, this is gonna get a little funky now. Been a lurker for a while, doing good things. Oh, however you wish to hang out is totally fine. This week is a repeat of last week. It is. P6, row 1, column 2. Yep, that's right. We're going to do it. We can do that. All right, so we have our 6. We have our first completed column. We're going to get 4 points from that. Then use the wild card to flip the 6 to 1. Yes. 1 second. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this a bit. So we can only use these 2 die. Draft a die, then re-roll it. Or move exactly 2 dice, obeying all placement restrictions. We can do that. Sorry about the color to use. No, it's fine. We're okay. So hold on. Let's take a look here. We know that this has to be a 4. So what if... No, that's not going to work. Okay. This would end up being a 2, this red. This red right here would end up being a 2. It wouldn't be a 4. So... That's tough. I could take the 6. There's not... I don't have something used for grinding stone. So what I could do is burn the 1, right? I could burn the 1 and re-roll the 5. I could re-roll the 5 at this point. Because if I end up making this a 6 or something like that, then this here, honestly, can be blue. We could have a blue 4 instead. Bluebeard, I need a green dye to use grinding stone. I don't have one. So what I think I'm going to do at this point is use Flux Brush. And I'm going to try to re-roll the red. So let's see what happens. Burn the 1, re-roll the 5. It became a 5. So that's good and pointless. Okay. 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 I should have re-rolled the 6. It's fine. It's fine. So we're losing 9 points, right? We're not going to lose 9 points. Right now we're in danger of losing 4. Because, well, not danger. We are definitely losing 4 points here. Yeah, there's no way around it. Because what I could do is take this 4 and move it up here, but that's not going to do anything either. So we have stuff to do. Good grief. I should have used Lathkin, maybe. Good grief. That's terrible. 6. We play this game every week. Yep, we're at 49. So let's cut this down best we can. The greens are of no help to us. The yellow is of a help, but we can do something with it. We do have grinding stones, so we're not in trouble yet. So let's play this here, because we can finish off the yellows, get it done. Because I'm afraid at this point we won't get another yellow. Then we can use grinding stone. We can burn one of the 6s, make the other 6 a 1. Wait, no, hold on. Here's what we'll do. We need this to be a blue anyway. So that can go there. We can still use grinding stone. Burn one of the 6s, make the other 6 a 1, and then that yellow 2 goes up there. Because we need the restrictions out of here. But we also need the blue. And up. Bad monkey putting that new command to good use. What am I doing? I have stopped. I have ceased. Second column. Okay. So, you want this here. I'm okay with that. That's fine. I can't put the blue 2 here if I want the 6 points. That's the thing. This has to be green. I mean, I could put it here and just but this column, well, this column's borked anyway, but I don't want to bork the row if I don't have to. I plan on putting the green one here. That's going to give me 4 points for this. And if I can get a blue 4, then we're in business. Can't put the blue 2 in the second row. What is the yellow wild card? It's Lathkin. It allows me to move exactly 2 dice, but I have to obey placement restrictions. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. So I could move the blue 1 up here, or I could move it up there. So if I move the blue 1 up there, right? So let's say I use Lathkin, right? I ditch the yellow 2. I move the blue 1 up here. That means that this can be blue or red. I could play the blue... I could... well, it says... Oh, I have to move exactly 2 dice. That's the thing. I have to move exactly 2 dice. So I could move this other one up here. And then the blue 2. And then the blue 2. But I... Remember, I have... So I could... No, I can't put it there. So it has to go here. And then I could play the blue 2 here as part of my first round. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Because I could also put it here. I can't put it here. It has to be here. So then I could do that. Then use Grinding Stone on my next turn. Because there's a... Because, I can't put it there because there's a 2 above it. It's the same number. I could put that there and finish that off. Row 1, C5 is borked. That's right. Hold on, hold on, hold on. The rows have to be different. The third column already has a 4. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna think about this. 2 2s in that column. Yeah. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, I see it now. So... Yeah, that's not going to work either. Because if I move this 4 over to here and move this 6 down, that ruins this column. That ruins this column completely. So I think what I have to do is play the blue 2 here just to finish this off. Oh, wait, no, I can't because of the 2. Because of the 2. That's right. So, play the 2 here, get the 4 points, then use Grinding Stone, dump 1 6, make the other 6 a 1, put that there. That's going to make this a blue 4. Yeah, this column is all... Yeah, oh, that's right, this column is already borked. What is the blue wild card? Tap wheel. Move up to 2 dice of the same color that Matt... Oh! Wait a minute. We forgot about this. We forgot about this guy. Hold on. Hold the phone, y'all. Hold the phone. So if we end up using tap wheel, where we can move 2 dice of different colors, and I think we have every color on the round track, so we can move whatever we want. Okay. What do? We can move, let's say we do this and we burn the blue, right? We can move this 2 up here. We can move this 4, no, because that's a different color. Never mind. Hold on. There's an answer here, y'all. There's an answer here. I just can't, I don't see it yet. If we use this, burn that, move this up here. We don't have any 3s on the board, so that's just ridiculous. We could actually, I can't move the 6, though. It's not going to let me. Oh, cause Because blue is the same color. Hold on. That's not what I meant. So let's see. Lathkin is the one we want. Lathkin, we move this over to here. Then we can shift the green to here if we wanted to, but I don't think I want to do that because it doesn't matter. So Lathkin this, and move this one up to here. Okay. Green has to fit in here somehow. We have to get green to be able to fit somehow. So we could move green over this way. Then this can be blue or green. The yellow still has to go up here, though. Because I can't move the 6. It's just surrounded by 6s at this point. Actually, no, that's going to bork this column, so that's a no. I am the epitome of stuck. But if I were to use tap wheel, then I could take that, move it up here, and that would give me a little bit of wiggle room. But then I wouldn't be able to use grinding stone. Is the purple one in the bottom left color restricted? It is number restricted. And I can't place it here. I can't place it here anyway because it's surrounded by 2 purples. So that's not going to work either. I'm not sure what to do, y'all. I do believe this is what we call being in a pickle. Is the purple 5 up from the purple 1 just number restricted? Yes, it's number restricted. Yellow 2, row 1, column 3 can finish that column. Green 6 to green 1 to finish that column. That's what I was thinking originally. And my foot's asleep. I've been sitting here so long, my foot's asleep. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the worst. Will the game allow for swapping dice when using Lathkin? Yeah, Lathkin, the thing with Lathkin is that you have to move exactly 2 dice. You have to move exactly 2 dice. They can be any color though. So if I did that, then anything that's highlighted, I can move. Like, I can basically try to move anything, but, yeah. So I can manipulate the board with Lathkin. It just has to be exactly 2 dice. Like, I could move this up here, for example. But that's not going to really help much. And I could move this here. So I'd be able to put the blue 2 here if I wanted to. Or here. But does the move have to go into an empty slot, or can you move it to a used slot? You have to make room for it. So you have to take a die if you want to, so if let's say, if I want to, put something here, I have to move this out of the way to make room for it. To empty slots only. Mm-hmm. Yep. To empty slots only. So yeah, like, I don't know, you know? So I don't know what to do. Show me the die changer wild card. Which one? Um, so the die changer one. That's this one. That's drafted die, then flip it to its opposite side. So 6 to 1, 5 to 2, 4 to 3, etc. And vice versa. That's this one. So my thought was to make one of these a 1 and then put it in here because I can't place them anywhere else any other way. I could take the yellow 2 and put it here. I could take this here. You've placed 4 6s and it rolls 2 more. That's just wrong. Yep, pretty much. So why don't we do this and save ourselves a little bit of grief? Why don't we make this a 1? We play it, right? That gives us a little something to work with. Not much, but something. Now, this column is 8 shades of borked already. We know this already. So I could go ahead and place this blue 2 here, or I can place this yellow 2 up here. Part of me thinks that placing the blue 2 here is the better call because that's going to give 6 points as opposed to just 4. And any yellow that is a 1, a 2, or a 3 can go here. Actually, wait. Hold on. I'm going to back up that. I'm going to put the yellow 2 because the blue that can go here, right, can be a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4. So my chances of getting a blue that's actually going to work is higher than a yellow being able to do that. So we already know on this side of the board that we have 12 workable points. And we already know that we have high point stuff in here. So now it's just a matter of figuring out how to manipulate things to get them to work in our favor. And something tells me that there's going to be a way. I'm probably very wrong, but now we're going to find out. And we have 2 tools left for us to do that. And we have a blue. And it's a blue 4. That's amazing. That's what we wanted. Look at this. Hold on. Look, take a second now and look at this. Look at this. Look at this right now. Look at this. What did we say we needed for this top column? We needed a blue 4. Look at that. What did we say we needed for this? Or this column, rather. We needed a green 2. Done. We're adding 11 points. But we're gaining 12. So I'm not even mad right now. This is good. This is so good. All right. Now it's the 3 that I'm worried about because we haven't really seen any 3s. Hold your breath. It was at this point in the game where Fs were displayed in chat. For we knew at that precise moment that we were stuck. A valiant effort, nevertheless. We cannot hang our heads in shame, for we tried diligently to make this work. However, the odds were not in our favor. And this is one of the highest point games I've ever seen. This is going to be ugly. Brace yourselves. This is no bueno. But it's not that bad. The lack of threes. I swear, we got destroyed by the lack of threes. Oh my gosh. Like, this is ridiculous. Alright, everybody. I'm going to get us into the next game. We're going to play our last game of the stream. Because it's close to 2 o'clock. I have a bunch of stuff I need to do. I have a call that I need to prep for. 40-point deficit. I'm getting better every game. It's fine. Hopefully one of these days I'll be able to play with other people. Because I've invited people to come play sometimes. And the last time I played with Joe, he absolutely walloped me. And I went, yep, that's fine. That's fine. So we're going to be looking for blue and red this game. And so which board is next? Which one do you want to play next? We have a new board this stream, Lux Astrum. That is a 5-point board. Aurora Sagradis, again, making a return. That's for 4 difficulty. Symphony of Light, which is for 6 points. And Bell's Guard is going to try again. And that is for 3 points. I'm actually going to go ahead and make this a longer poll, if that's all right. I'm going to make this a 3-minute poll because I need to take a health and safety break. So do me a favor. I should be back in that time. But if for any reason I am not, please write the answer, or please write which one was chosen in the chat for me so that I know which one to play. Thank you for understanding. I will literally be right back. I'm going to leave this screen up so that you can see what the boards are and make your choice. Thank you much. I'll be right back. All right, I am back, and it looks like Bellsguard has 73% of the vote right now. Holy moly. Dracronus says, got your answer in regards to loud noises and stop. Okay, I'm curious. Tell me more. Tell me a story. Bellsguard. Oh, Aurora Sagradas is trying to catch up with 31% of the vote. About 10 seconds left. Aurora Sagradas fans, you better get in there because Bellsguard is going to take it away. Hey, SD. Good evening for you. Or is it late afternoon? It's late afternoon. Good to see you. How are you? You're just in time for the last very funny, Melons. You're just in time for the last game of the stream. Bellsguard, 69% of the vote. Let's go, y'all. It's closer to 8 already. Oh, wow, okay. That's right. You're 6 hours ahead of me. That's right. I always get that mixed up. It's fine. Mix It Up bot allows for a chat message to be displayed in chat to go along with a soundbite. You're doing some schoolwork but wanted to hop in. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm hanging in there. I grabbed a snack while I was on my health and safety break because we have to go food shopping for the week after this. And you never want to go to the store hungry because you're just going to end up buying a whole bunch of stuff that you don't need and don't want to eat. Food that tastes good, don't get me wrong, like cookies and stuff, but yeah, no. Alright, so you guys picked Bellsguard. Let's go. Okay, so please, if you can hear me chewing, I apologize. So let's see. What do we have to play with? These are all tools that we have seen over the course of the stream. Lens cutter for green. We draft a die, then swap it with a die from the round track. That's going to be helpful later. Corkback straight edge, great early game. For yellow, draft a die, then place it in a spot that is not adjacent to another die, obeying all placement restrictions. Other placement restrictions, I should say. Copper foil burnisher for red. Move any one die in your window, ignoring value restrictions on your window pattern. Yes, please. We need that. And then for purple, flux brush, draft a die, then re-roll it. If it cannot be placed, return it to the draft pool. Our public objectives are light shades, sets of 1 and 2 anywhere. That's not going to be easy because we want higher point value stuff. And then row color variety. So we're looking at colors again. Colors have been a strong theme this week. So what are we starting with? We are starting with a green 5, a green 1, a blue 4, and a blue 1. Okay. Well, we want blue, that's for certain. We definitely want blue. And we know that blue is spoken for in the top 2 columns. So, perhaps maybe we put the blue 4 here and the blue, the green 5 up here. Because we can go get the ones later. Yes, I do know. Could you? Excuse me. Sorry. Yes, I do. He mods for me. I mod for him. We're both mods for Skiz. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do first. Because I can go retrieve those ones later. Excuse me, that banana was very dry. So blue 4 first, and then green 5, and that'll put 2 points on the round track. That's how we're going to kick off this game. We'll do that. We'll add 2 points to the round track. Then when you have time, you need to talk to him about it. I definitely will. I'll go poke his brain. Great. Yeah, I will definitely poke his brain. See, I'm glad that you've mentioned it. Not gonna lie, because I'm always looking to do new things and different things, and it's been tough because between my full-time job being what it is, and the fact that we're currently shorthanded, and my boss just hired somebody new who's starting in 2 weeks, which is amusing because he didn't tell us he had hired her until after the fact. Excuse me. So I'm going to be busy over the rest of the summer training this person. Then I'm in the middle of planning 2 major virtual events. One of which, and I'm actually going to give a shout out in chat. I want you to go follow this channel right away. Is Draw for Charity. It's myself. Yeah. I'm not even gonna get into the latest silliness, but it's myself, Joe Hills, Postability, McBoots. Pasta and McBoots started our group, like they got us together. Brucephine and Gamma Liz, and the 6 of us, we're the board. That's what we call ourselves. We're the board of Draw for Charity, and we're doing our big 48-hour event from July 9th to the 11th. So you're going to want to make sure to follow that channel and check it out. It's going to go from 6 p.m. Central on the 9th to 6 p.m. Central on the 11th. And we have all kinds of stuff planned. I'm running a couple of events at various points of the weekend. It's going to be outstanding. The other thing that I'm planning is an event for my organization, my fraternity. And it's a big volunteer training weekend. And I have 8 weeks to go for that. And my region chair, who's one of my closest friends, I have a call with him tonight because he's getting worried about where we are with things. And I'm like, well, we have 8 weeks to go. We're fine. But it's also the first time he's overseeing all the stuff that goes on in our area. So he wants to make sure that he does things right. So he's a little bit on my case, and rightfully so. I'm not going to let him down, though. I never do. We are looking at a blue 2, 2 purple 3s, and a purple 1. So what we're going to do here is we're going to play that purple 3 and kind of get that out of the way. And then I think we'll play the blue 2 rather, in this corner. And finish off blue for that. Or we can also put the blue 2 here and kind of swing back down this way and towards that way as well, because all of these spaces are spoken for in terms of accessibility. So let's do that. We'll take the 2 here. That's going to get us started on our first 1-2 pair anyway, so that's fine. And we'll add 4 points to the track. So that's going to be 6. All right, red 2, green 1, blue 3. All right, interesting. The fact that there are no 6s right now is really strange, but that's fine. That's totally fine. And the round track is full of lower numbers, which is fantastic. I mean, we're at 6 right now. We're at 6. So this has possibilities. Let's see. What do we want to do here? We can't use the green 2 here because of this. So why don't we make this the 2? And then we can put the green 2 here. That's going to seal off the greens. That's going to set us up for some pairs, because that's what we want anyway. And we'll add 4 points to the track, but that's not terrible. And as long as as long as the blue isn't a 6, we're fine. We can put that basically anywhere. So let's do that. We'll put the 2 here. That's going to set us up for 3 1-2 pairs. And we can take ones from here if we need to, which I don't think we would, but we'll see. The fact that I'm seeing so many ones is actually making me a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. Oh, that's just messed up. That's ridiculous. Good grief. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Did not expect that one bit. Not the end of the world, though. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do? Not the end of the world. Pardon me. Draconis, you are a legend. Thank you so much. Thank you for telling Kajiro I'm interested in learning about that. Because I do have the sound things for bits. I decided to do that on a whim. And I realize I have to take the Crab Rave one down because when I put my VODs on YouTube to save them, it always says, it always pings the Crab Rave. So it's like, Draconis says, hey, I try. I may not always succeed, but I at least try. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. Why don't we take this red 1? Because we need to start getting 1s on the board anyway. And why don't we put it over... here, maybe? Maybe over here? And just kind of do a red diagonal this way? Because we do need reds and blues on the board anyway. I know a thing or two about a thing or two. That's right. Well, that's right. We can also take the green 4 and we can put it here. Because then this would be yellow and that would be fine. Because we can do that as well. We do want blues and reds, but right now our blues and red numbers are pretty garbage. And it's too early to use any of these tools. Copperfoil burnisher is basically going to be moot at this point. It's not even going to be useful because every spot here is pretty much accounted for, unless we don't do the red 1, and instead we put a red 2 down here, because that's going to solve red this way. That's going to open this up in case we need to, because this yellow spot is the only one that's not accounted for yet. And if we have 2 yellows, we can burn 1 for it if we wanted to. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the way to go. And then maybe take this red 1 and put it here. So that this, or here, so that this can be green and this can be yellow. Because this can't be yellow anyway. So maybe we can do that. Or we can put the green here and solve that way too. Because we should probably get some of it anyway. Because I could also use tap wheel, but I don't want a lens cutter rather, but I don't want to if I don't have to. Yeah, let's get the red 2 in there, and then we can get the red 1 here. Actually, no, because we want to use lens cutter. Let's put it over here, because then this will be yellow anyway. This will be green. And then this gives us a 1-2 pair. This here is going to give us a 1-2 pair. So that'll be fine. So that works. I think that'll do it. I think that'll work. Let's see how that goes. So that's going to add 6. That's 12. Yeah, 1, 2, 6, 7, 10. Oh, that's 16. I can't add. Plus 4. I must have forgotten the last round. That's my bad. All right, so we're looking at a green... again with the greens! What the heck? The ones, rather, that are not a good color. Blue 2, purple 4, purple 3. Okay, so we have some purples here, and we have another blue. And a 1 that we can't use. Unless we move this 2. I can burn the green if needed, but I always want to burn them if they're higher point values. And we do need 1s, so that's not terrible. So let's first play the 2 over here. Get this out of the way, because this has to be blue anyway. And we need blues on the board, we really do. And then we can look at the purples, because we do need purples. I think if I use lens cutter, I'm going to grab something for that purple one. So then this has to be yellow. So then this can be purple, if it wants to be. So I'm going to make this purple. I'm going to make this purple. And then this can be yellow, and then this can be blue. Well, this would be yellow, and this would be blue. Yeah, that's how it's got to go. This is going to be a yellow 6, so that's going to be difficult. But we'll try. We will try. So let's get that purple in there now, and then we'll play the blue. The fact that I need 2 6s, one of which has to be yellow, is really disconcerting right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting really nervous over here. And this has to be purple or yellow. This has to be yellow, because this has to be purple, rather, because this has to be yellow. So I'm in kind of a pickle. Unless I move this down here and then this over to here. So we shall see. Let's see what happens. We're going to add 4 to the round track. That's going to make it 20. We have our yellow 6. Imagine that. We have a yellow 6. So this has to be blue. So this yellow 6 is going right here with no questions asked. No questions asked. We've got one of our 6s. So, woot. And then this has to be yellow. So we're automatically going to play this. Now, I could... Let's get that in there. Now, I could use Flux Brush and burn it and keep it low. I could also play Corkback Straight Edge, but I can't because everything's connected. Other than this yellow spot, everything's connected. So burning the 2 to play the 6 would not have been smart. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to play... I can't play this yellow here. I can't play this yellow here, but I could re-roll it, because who knows what yellow is going to come up. Or I could just play it here and be done. Because I could also play the 5 here. I could play the 5 here. I could play the 2 here. There's a lot I can do. But I think that 2 might be the best play. Or I play the 5 and keep this low to a 4. Because if Lens Cutter comes up, I can do something. There's no yellow here, though, which is unfortunate. But there's plenty of purple. So, you know what? I think I will play that too. I'm nervous about it. Let's play that too. This has to be a purple one. We know we're going to go in Lens Cutter and go get it if we don't see it. So we'll add 7. That's going to make it 27 with 4 rounds to go. Another yellow 6. Beautiful, but I have to get it over there. A blue 2, a purple 6, and a purple 4. So I think we're going to be alright. Because if I go ahead and play the purple 6, which I can't. Oh no, that's not going to work. Oh no. Okay. Oof. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We need to get over there. We need to get over there. So, what we can do is purple 4 next to the yellow in the top row. Then I could play the 6. Well, yeah, because this can't be purple anyway, and then this would have to be green. And then I could play the yellow 6. Yeah, that's a good call. So let's do that. 4 to the 6, and now we're in good shape. We're going to add 8 to the round track. We're starting to get into higher numbers now, but we've been so good. We're at 35, if my math is right. It's that 6 that's making me skittish. This right here, because we've seen low numbers all game long. And that's what's making me skittish. We have a green, that we have to play here or here, but we need that green for lens cutter because we need that purple 1. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. I think we're going to have to sacrifice the green, and then yeah, this is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to sacrifice the green, and then we need the red for later. So we're going to take this purple 4 and we're going to go after the purple 1. We're going to play the purple 1 there. And then we're going to use Flux Brush to re-roll this red so that it can go here. Because if it's or here, if we get a red 6, we're in Gravy Town. We don't get a red 6, we're in trouble. Because I'm going to have to play it here, and that's going to ruin this row. If we get a red 1, that would be fine, yeah. Let's do that. Now, I could also play Copperfoil Burnisher, burn this red, and move something to play it in any spot. So I could take this red 2 and put it over here, and that would be fine as well. Actually, no, I wouldn't take the red. I would take the red 1. I would take the red 1 and move it up, actually. So I could do that, or I could draft the die, then re-roll it, but knowing my luck, I'd end up with it being a 2 again. So why don't we play Copperfoil Burnisher? Yeah, this has to be a 1. Wait, hold on. So if this goes here, then I have nowhere else to play the purple. I have nowhere else to play the purple because the purple's going to be moot. I'm not going to be able to play it. So that's not going to happen. That's not ideal. I think I'm going to have to do Flux Brush instead. I think I'm going to have to do Flux Brush, roll the 2, and see what happens. Because if it's anything other than a 2 or a 4, we're good. It can't be a 2 or a 4. So, everybody get your fingers crossed. Cross your toes if you want to. That's what we have to do. Anything but a 2 or a 4. And it's a 6. Hallelujah! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Y'all, we might just get out of here unscathed. We might just make it. We might. And we're not. No, we are. We're in trouble, though. We're in a little bit of trouble. So, what? We need a yellow. We need yellows and greens, and you give me this mess. What is wrong with you? But we can play the blue 4. Actually, wait, no. I want to play... Do I want to play the blue 4 or the blue 1? No, blue 4. Blue 4. We need yellows and greens. We need green here, and we need yellow and green here, and this is what they gave us. This is what they gave us, this mess. I'm not happy. I am displeased. Because either way, we're going to lose. We're going to lose a row, but we're going to probably use red at this point. I do want 1-2 combos. That's right. Because I only have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Let's play that. Let's salvage what we can. But then I think I'm going to end up, as much as I want to burn this, I don't think it would be wise. I'd rather get the 5 points. Because at this point, red is higher. And I'm just going to have to burn it and like it. And then hope I get something good in the final round. And maybe I can do some... maybe I can do some manipulation, but I don't know. I might have to do some burning. We're going to add 7. That's going to put us at 42. So it's a lower point game already. We're in the last round. Give us yellows and greens. Thank you. Was that so hard? Like, seriously, was that so difficult? You couldn't do that for us. Seriously. All right. The one's going there. We already know it. And the yellow 6 is going to go there. We already know it, just to get the points off the board. So we're going to do that. Now, I could try to do some manipulation and burn the 3, which I'm actually going to do. Because then I can just move this up here, put that there. That's going to take 6 points off the thing. We're going to add 5, and that should be fine. We already know that we have 1, 2, we have 3 rows of different colors. That's going to give us 18 points. We know that we have a bunch of 1-2 pairs. That's going to give us more points. And then we're really looking at red to kind of tie things up. So we're going to add 5. And if my scoring is right, it's 47 that we're looking at. But we don't have any open spaces this time, so we might just eke this. Oh, it's okay, so my math was off. It's 50. 3, 4. All right, so 8 points there. Okay, we're at 26. We need 24 points, which we did not get. That's a bummer. But we came so much closer than the last couple of games. I can't, there are no complaints. There are no complaints here whatsoever. There are no complaints. I am the pleased. I am. So, yeah, peeps, this was just, yeah. Yeah, this was a riot. This was so much fun. Deficit of only 8 this time. Yeah. It's fine. It got the job done. But that's all good. So we need to find someone to raid. We need to figure out who's live right now. I want to see who's live. Looks like our new friend Short Zelda 22 is streaming from Cub's server, Cub fans server, and it looks as though their season on Cub server is about to end, because her thing says finale. So I'm gonna send you over to her. Thank you, Nam. I appreciate it. I'm probably gonna like, I'm still in like pajamas, so I think I'm gonna get changed and we're gonna go grocery shopping, and then we're gonna finish binging whatever episodes we can while we get our house in order. And then I have 2 phone calls, one at 7 and then one at 9. So I have a really busy night ahead of me, a really, really busy day ahead of me. So I'm going to pop right into that. But before I go, a couple of things. First and foremost, like I said, for those who follow me on, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, my latest Minecraft episode will go up sometime this week. It is episode 10. I know that my episodes take forever, but I really try to put a lot of thought into them in terms of what I do. I just got it, actually. My phone just pinged, so thank you for that, Draconis. I appreciate it. So that's coming up. I will be streaming again on Tuesday night like I always do. I believe it's going to be from our new server on Joe's Patreon. Either that, or I will do one more stream from Shamblecraft. I haven't decided yet. It depends on where we are with upgrading the server. Because I don't want to do anything that could possibly bork it. But I'll keep you posted on that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of different moving pieces and such. I don't know, y'all. It's going to be a very busy week. Make sure you've already followed or are following Draw for Charity, because our event is coming up in 3 short weeks and we have so much planned for it. Make sure you're also following on Twitter for that. We are at Charity Draw 4 on Twitter. But let me tell you a little bit about my stuff. First and foremost, if you're new to the channel and you liked everything that you saw, please feel free to hit follow so you know when I go live. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is in chat. Also, I have a second YouTube channel that I am posting all of my VODs from October 2020 on. From there. My original channel has all of my VODs from when I first started up to 2020, October 2020, and I didn't move them over because that's a lot of VODs and I just don't have the time to move them. So there's that. For the second YouTube channel, I upload everything. I upload everything once every 7 to 10 days, so it's about a week or two. So if you subscribe to that second channel and you just see a bunch of stuff at once, apologies. It's just when I have time to be able to export everything from Twitch. I also have to wait 24 hours after every stream, so that kind of plays into the equation there. Let me get this raid started. I wanted to make sure that I spit everything out before I send you to Short Zelda. Or Short Zelda 22. Make sure you give her a follow. Make sure you tell her that NJ's raid is freshly brewed. But also before I go, I have a Patreon where at certain levels you can play on my Minecraft realm, which is Half Calf Craft. That has updated to 117 automatically. So if you're thinking about joining my Patreon, but you wanted to wait for 117, you don't have to wait anymore. It's already automatically uploaded and updated. So feel free to do that. The link is also in chat. And last but not least, I have a Discord that is open to anyone that wants to join it, as long as they follow their country's particular TOS regarding age. In the US, it is 13 and up. We talk about wrestling, we talk about coffee, we talk about gaming, we talk about Minecraft, we talk about everything. And every Friday night, almost every Friday night, we play Among Us. I play with the community. I'm also thinking of doing mini streams from my Discord. I'm also thinking of doing game nights and stuff like that as my schedule allows and stuff like that. But that's everything in a nutshell. Now go ahead, go hang out with Short Zelda 22. Go tell her that NJ's raid is freshly brewed, and have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. For those who are fathers, happy Father's Day. Enjoy your day. Like I said, this is the first without my dad, and I miss him. But it is what it is. But with that, wear your masks, wash your hands, get vaccinated, be excellent to yourselves and to each other. Bye!